With nail salons closed right now, many of us are turning to ourselves to do our own nails. Here with tips on getting the perfect manicure and pedicure at home is beauty expert Christine Cho. All right, Christine, let's begin with the materials that we are going to need.
Okay, so all of the materials you need to do a manicure pedicure at home are pretty much found at drugstores, major retailers. You can get curbside pickup or delivery. So the first thing you want to do is put some kind of cuticle eraser or something that softens your nails. A lot of people forget to treat their nails before they paint them. Painting them is the cherry on top. You kind of have to do the work underneath. The same deal with your face. So I always tell people, try to, soak that area. You don't have to use water, use a cuticle cream, and then use some kind of a pusher. So this is a cuticle pusher, flat metal tool that just kind of pushes back the cuticle in areas where it might have grown out. If you are skilled, you can use a nipper and get rid of that excess skin. If you're not skilled, I tell people skip this step because you don't want to damage the cuticle area or over trim. And, that's kind of the first thing you want to do. And then you're going to trim the nail. So you can clip them if they're extra long and you like to use a nail clipper, or you can use a nail file and just do a gentle shaping and get the desired shape you want and get rid of some of that excess length. So you want to buff at the end before you put any polish on. I tell people use the rougher side first, then smooth it out, and then add a little bit of shine because polish goes on easier on a smooth surface, right?
I have such nail envy right now. I'm looking at your nails and they look so beautiful. Don't do what I do and put on just another coat after another coat. Okay, so are we at that stage now with your steps here? We're time for polish and then after you've done all that?
So once you've cleaned up the area and the skin is nice, the nails are nice and prepped, that's what takes the work. So I tell people set aside some time and have patience and tell your family members, if you're with anybody, please give me a few minutes by myself, because this is the part that really is going to make a difference on if your manicure is going to last, like when you go to the salon or if you're just doing that polish. And don't feel bad, Carolyn, I do the same thing on myself when I'm in a rush or if I just need to see somebody or be on camera. But I actually did my manicure properly and you'll be shocked at how good you feel and how it's a moment to take for yourself. And even for men and for people who don't wear nail polish, the polish, like I said, is the extra that you do on top. It's the part that we see that's fun, but it's really all of this work that you do behind the scenes first that's really going to help your nail maintenance. And keep in mind, we're sanitizing and washing our hands constantly right now. It's drying out that area. I don't know about you guys, but I've got like cuticles growing out. I've got dry, white, flaky skin here. So you really want to, this is the tip, put cuticle oil and then massage yourself. This is or if you have a really lovely partner or child, you can get involved to give you a little bit of fun massage. Just clean off the nail bed before you put polish on, and then you're going to put the polish on.
Okay, let's move to the feet now.
Okay, so when you're doing your feet, it's kind of the same deal. You want to soak your feet first. I tell people put some warm water in a tub. I just use something that I got from the dollar store. It was honestly very affordable. Use a tub, put some bath salts if you can, and some bubble bath. I find that really helps relax and give you that spa feeling. And I'm telling you, there's nothing like putting your feet in really warm, nice smelling water to relax you to start off. So you want to soften the skin, and then you're going to really buff the areas with a file. So you can buff the rough areas like the calloused heel. For me, the heel's the worst. I mean, I'm not walking in heels these days, so that's great. Feet are getting softer. You get the rough areas first, trim a little bit, buff and file like I showed you for the hands. Add that oil, give yourself a nice foot massage, my favorite part. Wipe off the nail bed. And then when you put the polish on, you really want to go in light layers. So we want to touch on that, like how to actually apply polish if you are going to wear nail polish.
Okay, and if you're going to, what is a quick tip before we go?
Yeah, quick tip, very thin, multiple layers. Patience is key. Find something to do, get a good book, put a show on, put a face mask on, drink some tea. Make sure you're not trying to do things while your nails are drying. It never works, and I try 90% of the time, and I always ruin my nails. Just sit there and take a moment and relax in between coats. So do about 2 coats, do a top coat, and tell people in your family you can't do dishes or housework that night because you got to dry.
A wonderful excuse. I'm going to use it this weekend. Christine, thank you so much.